Hello again, and thanks for tuning in to Don's Breakfast Cereal Show. I'm Don O'Malley. Today we have the last chapters, 9 through 12, of Commander Cody, Sky Marshal of the Universe. Now, Commander Cody's character was first introduced in Radar Men from the Moon in 1952. That was with actor George Wallace in the title role. Judge Holdren first played Commander Cody in Zombies of the Stratosphere, also in 1952, but he was named Larry Martin in that series. In this show, Commander Cody is simply known as Commander Cody. There is no first or last name given. So we have 3 different rocket men. Hope you're enjoying this as much as I am, and we'll see you after these breaks. Thanks.
Commando Cody, Sky Marshal of the Universe.
Climb out. All right, hurry it up.
Hey, what's the big idea? If you fellows are looking for loose change, you're wasting your time. The young lady and I pay everything by check.
You can save the flip talk, kid. We're after information, not money.
Information?
Such as the secret frequency caller Commando Cody's private set.
No one but Cody himself knows that.
Check the dial position on the shortwave set in the car. Commando to Joan. I've reached 50,000.
Commando, cut out! Trouble!
Well, Joe!
Commando, help!
That must be the radio.
It is.
Let's go.
Where's Joan?
Commando! I'm sorry, Commando. They took the radio.
Well, that's all right, Joan. I'll get you another one. I wonder what...
Calling Commando Cody.
Hey, that's one of them now.
This is Commando. Go ahead.
Stand by. In 2 hours, you will receive a personal message from the ruler. That's all, Commando Cody.
The ruler?
Gee, that means more trouble for Earth. I wonder what gruesome plan he's got up his sleeve this time.
Maybe we can pick up a directional fix on them. Let's get back to the office before that message comes in. All ready at monitoring?
Ready as of this moment, Commando.
I'll try to keep the ruler talking as long as I can.
What possible threat to Earth is there? As long as the cosmic dust blanket is protecting us.
Time.
Commando Cody, this is the ruler.
They're on.
This is Commando Cody.
This is the first of 7
Before you say any more,
communications which I have prepared. 7 times will you hear my voice. And 7 times will the people of your doomed Earth see my power to destroy you multiplied in the skies. My next communication will come in exactly 1 hour from now.
They're cut off. Recording or not, let's find out where they came from.
Hello, monitoring. Report, please.
Looks like it was a moving point, Commando.
Direction 123 southwest.
123 southwest.
Variable 3 seconds of arc during signal.
3 seconds of arc.
Right.
The recording was being transmitted from a moving vehicle traveling south on the mountain highway.
How about a roadblock?
There's too much traffic on that road. It'd be worse than searching for a needle in the haystack.
Any further instructions for monitoring?
Tell them to stand by to try again in an hour.
We'll try again an hour from now.
I wonder what the ruler could have meant when he said the doomed Earth would see his power to destroy us multiplied in the sky.
Commando, look how bright it's become outside.
What makes the sun so hot?
It's so bright I can't see anything.
Hand me a polarizer, Dick. Take a look, Dick.
Shades of bikini.
But what do you see?
Speak up, man.
There are two suns in the sky.
You're right, there are two suns.
How can that be possible?
But anything as big as the sun can't be duplicated just like that.
What's this mean, Commando?
It means serious skin burns for one thing, if we don't get out of the direct rays. Earth can survive the heat of two suns, but only through stringent worldwide emergency measures.
Yes. It's for you, Mr. Henderson, Security Commission.
Henderson speaking. Yes, we know. Commando says there is a chance. Here, I'll let you speak to him.
Commando speaking. Yes, sir. I recommend worldwide water rationing immediately. Prepare for floods north of the 42nd parallel due to melting polar ice caps. As temperatures rise throughout the world, expect widespread grass and forest fires. People must be told to stay off the streets and indoors.
Attention all citizens. Attention all citizens. Go to your homes at once and stay there. This is an emergency. Stay off the streets. Attention all citizens. Stay off the streets. Go to your homes and await further instructions. Attention all citizens. Stay off the streets. The sight of twin suns in the sky has caused widespread panic in every major city in the daylight zones of the planet. Martial law has been put in operation throughout both North and South America. A water curfew is now in effect in the United States, and temperatures are still rising. Commando Cody is leaving for outer space to investigate.
Things won't get really bad for several days. By then, I hope we found out something. Take over, Joan.
Right.
We're nearing the dust cloud. Turn on the dispersal ray. As soon as we get above the dust cloud, we'll level off and have a look around. Let's see if I can center those twin suns on the scanner. Make it 90, Joan.
90.
That's right. Hold it. Come take a look, Dick.
Still two suns in the sky.
Two suns with twice the light and twice the heat. But there's still something missing. You know what it is?
Oh, what?
There should be twice the sun's normal gravity.
That's right. Every planet in the solar system should be pulled in closer.
But they're not. So that means that actually there's still only one true sun in the sky.
Commander Cody,
A ruler.
it
Right on
has been
schedule.
exactly 1 hour since my last communication. By now you have probably explained to the Earth governing officials how it will be possible to survive the heat of 2 suns. Look again in the sky, Commando. Perhaps you will now find it a little more difficult to reassure your world that it will still be safe.
What was that crack of his about reassuring the world?
There's your answer. Take a look.
Oh, no.
How does he do it?
Calling Commando Cody. Calling Commando Cody.
Commando speaking.
Commando, have you seen it?
I have, Mr. Henderson. There are 3 suns in the sky.
The people are shouting that this is the end of the world.
Well, we're not licked yet. But this throws out all your calculations. I'll make new ones.
The Security Commission wants you to return to Earth at once for a special meeting.
Tell them I'll be there. Set a return course for Earth.
Heavy clouds of dust have done much to blot out some of the terrible heat of the multiple suns. But great stretches of once fertile farmlands are now desolate dust bowls, incapable of supporting man or beast. The hot winds continue to blow, sending furnace-like temperatures soaring. In some areas, spontaneous fires rage out of control. There's fear that a 6th sun to appear in the sky would spell the complete end of all life on Earth. Suns in the sky by sunset. It's night here now, but the Earth is still a furnace. People of all nations are rioting and threatening to overthrow their governments unless something is done.
Very good. Tomorrow morning there will be 5 suns in the sky. By noon there will be 6. But before then I will communicate my terms for Earth's complete and total surrender to me.
We can't stay here and wait for Earth to surrender, Bailey. This heat's getting unbearable.
Don't worry. We're moving to a vacant refrigerator plant.
Well, isn't that where Kirk and Nordall have their headquarters?
Yeah, in between broadcasts to Commando Cody, they both managed to keep cool and comfortable there.
Somehow the ruler is able to multiply the images of the sun, possibly by reflecting it from various positions in space.
Yes, but mirrors large enough to do the job wouldn't be practical, would they?
The ruler wouldn't need mirrors if he had the secret of refractive force field.
A desert mirage is a reflection without mirrors.
You're on the right track, Joan. Any abrupt change in density creates a surface that reflects light and heat. Remember the formula for figuring the frequency density ranges in electromagnetic transmissions of power?
Yes, there's a copy of it in the safe, but
You and Joan make up a single-phase scanning unit, utilizing the principles of that formula. Get it aboard the rocket ship and wait for me at 80,000 feet.
Yes, sir.
That wind you hear might even blow us some good. Not only will the dust storms it's causing filter out some of the heat from the skies, but it will also keep most of the traffic off the roads.
Well, there'll be plenty of wind for that, and even more.
Say, maybe you'll be able to spot the outfit that's sending those broadcasts.
I'm hoping so. In the meantime, you and Joan get busy on that density detector.
How do we know the ruler isn't trying to destroy the whole Earth, and us along with it?
The ruler wants to conquer Earth, not wipe it out. It's time.
Commando Cody, this is the ruler. By this time, there can be no question in your mind but that Earth is doomed. Tomorrow morning, 5 suns will rise above the horizon to blister your world. The next move will be up to you. You will have 12 hours in which to arrange for Earth's unconditional surrender to me. Should this be not forthcoming at the appointed time, I will cause a 6th and final sun to appear in the sky. Earth will be burned to a crisp.
Now, this fancy two-way radio sure made our job a lot easier.
Yeah.
We may as well go back to the hideout.
How about the boss? We supposed to pick him up?
Now, he and Mason will show up when they're ready. Boy, it's even hot in here. Better start the refrigeration unit. I'm gonna hide this before Baylor and Mason get here.
Aren't you going to let him know how we kept in contact with Commando?
And let him take all the credit with the ruler? Oh, no. Let's play it smart. And maybe someday Baylor will be taking orders from us.
I'll take that.
Commander Cody.
Toss it here. Be careful how you handle it. This trigger is very delicate. I'm interested in finding out who this Baylor is. And so long as he's due here, we'll just wait for him. calling Dick.
Where are you, Commando?
On my way to rendezvous point 6623.
Be right there, sir. Any luck, sir?
Yes. Tell you about it later. Where's the density detector?
We've attached it to the scanner according to formula, sir.
Good. Take her up to 40 miles, Joan.
Going up.
It's a low-power unit, Commando. But I don't see how it'll be much use against the ruler's refractive force fields.
Well, it's not made to destroy them, Dick. Only locate them.
Oh.
Altitude 40 miles, Commando.
Make it slow 90, Joan.
Slow 90.
There they are.
Yeah, all 5 of them.
Hold it right there, Joan.
Holding.
What now, Commando?
Ready the ray gun for combat.
You gonna try to shoot out those extra suns?
In a way. According to my figuring, the ruler is using 3 rocket ships for each refractive force field. By knocking out 1 ship in each triangle, we'll be able to clear space of each one of those reflected suns.
Yes, but it might take days to locate those ships, Commando.
That's why I had you and Joan put together this density detector. The ruler's ships are going to furnish us with their own range and position. Take a look.
By golly, Commando, it works.
We've only started. Elevate 14.
Elevate 14.
That's it. Hold it steady.
Holding steady.
Fire.
A direct hit, you put out a sun.
Elevate 10.
Elevate 10.
That's it right there. Fire.
Two down, 2 to go.
Lower 8.
Lower 8.
Steady right there, Joan.
Steady she is.
Fire.
Three down.
Change course to 25.3, lower 9.
Changing 25.3, lowering 9.
That's it, hold it. Fire.
Hey, that does it, Commander.
I want to see too.
Come take a look.
I never knew one sun could look so good before.
Me too. I feel like cheering.
Well, cheers.
What do you know? Must have been tuned into my frequency.
rocket R13. Calling rocket R13.
This is R13. Inger speaking, Excellency.
Attention R13. In 5:21 seconds, you will be over the Earth's magnetic North Pole. We'll proceed with phase 2 of the Operation Ice Age. Let me speak with Tantor.
Tantor speaking, Excellency.
You will jump from the rocket at exactly 14 hours minus 18 seconds, Tantor. Are you ready?
I am ready, Excellency.
The repel array-treated plastic coverings will protect both yourself and the Magna terminal from Commando Cody's dust blanket, so you have nothing to fear.
I have no fear, Excellency.
But the entire planet Earth will have much to fear. And soon, huh, Tantor?
It is your will, Excellency.
Sign off now and stand by.
Tantor calling Baylor. Phase 2 is completed. Stand by. This is Baylor reporting from Earth.
Tantor has just completed phase 2 of Operation Ice Age and is standing by to commence phase 3. We're ready to receive the synchronous interlock signal by direct wave.
Calling station X7 on Saturn. Calling station X7 on Saturn.
Station X7. Turn speaking.
Stand by for the synchronous interlock signal.
Standing by, Your Excellency.
Are you picking up the timer signal all right, Tantor? Yes.
Now!
This is Baylor reporting from Earth. At the moment of synchronous interlock, there was a sharp earthquake, Your Excellency.
That was to be expected. With the simultaneous activation of the magnet terminals on Saturn and Earth, Earth became the doomed captive of the larger world. As Saturn turns on its axis, the magnetic force beam connecting the two planets will gradually tilt the Earth so that the South Pole points eternally towards the sun, while the North Pole points towards the frigid outer space. As the sun side of the Earth burns, the dark side will become locked in frozen death.
How long will this take? A week. The Earth has 7 days in which to surrender.
Well, what if the scientists find some way to counteract this magno-force ray?
That's impossible. Even Commando Cody will have to admit defeat this time.
Call the observatory and ask for an immediate solar fix.
Yes, sir.
Commando, what's happening? It's too early to say, sir. but there's a possibility that Earth has been tilted slightly on its axis.
Hello, Observatory. This is Commando Cody's office calling. Arrange for an immediate fix on the sun's position. You what? 3 seconds of arc? That was immediately after the shock was felt? Thank you, sir. Professor Kirkson says the sun was under observation at the time of the shock. It's apparently moved its position 3 seconds of arc to the south.
Then the planet Earth has been tilted 3 seconds of arc toward the north.
That's not all, Commando. Professor Kirkson says the Earth is still tilting.
I'll need more than second-hand reports. Help me with my flight jacket, Dick.
Right.
What will happen if the Earth keeps on tilting, Commando? It'll mean the end of life as we know it. Keep me informed by Insignia Radio, Joan.
I will, Commando.
What can I tell the Security Commission?
That this must be another attack against Earth by the ruler. And the countermeasures will be undertaken as soon as we know what we're up against.
Are being broadcast from the Aleutians to Cape Horn. All ships unable to make harbor should stand out to open sea.
Calling Commando Cody.
The first report
Calling Commando Cody.
Just beginning to come in.
Dick, why doesn't he answer?
Worldwide, it was
Calling Commando Cody.
And it appears that this planet
Come
has
in,
been
Joan.
spared a major catastrophe.
Commando, the National Weather Bureau reports a tremendous storm sweeping across the entire Western Hemisphere.
That's no news to me, Joan. I'm in the center of it.
In another hour, it will have swept halfway across the continent. Dick and Mr. Henderson think that you should come back.
Commando, this is Dick. Don't take chances, sir.
Stand by. I'm going down for a closer look.
Calling Commando Cody. Come in, Commando. Calling Commando Cody. Come in, please.
Okay, Dick. It's hard to hear you. This storm is the worst I've ever seen. I'm flying low over the Pacific. Some of the waves are bigger than mountains. I'm going to have to get above the storm. Has it reached you yet?
Not yet, sir.
Then you and Joan take off in the rocket before it does. Pick me up upstairs above the cosmic dust blanket.
Right away, sir. We're on our way.
We're on our way to the rocket area, Commando. We'll be there in 10 minutes.
When you take off, set a rocket course of 175 degrees and start scanning for me at 100,000 feet.
Check, Commando.
I'm heading into the dust layer now. Hope the dispeller tubes weren't damaged by that storm down below.
Co-piloting, Joan. Hold her steady as she goes until we get through the cosmic dust layer.
Is it about time to turn on the dispersal ray?
Right. Turn it on. Calling Commando Cody.
Come in, Dick.
We're passing through the dust layer now, sir.
I'll keep a lookout for you. Make a night in, you'll pick me up on the scanner.
Make a night in, Joan. Yeah, I see him. It's right over us.
rocket piloting, Joan.
Say, what'd you find out?
Set a course for the North Pole and put all controls on automatic. I'll bring you up to date as I talk to Mr. Henderson. Commando Cody calling Mr. Henderson. Calling Mr. Henderson.
This is Henderson. Come in, Commando.
The Earth is being tilted at right angles to its axis at the approximate rate of 15 seconds of arc every 5 minutes.
Did you find out what is causing this, Commando?
The violent storms indicate a powerful magnetic disturbance centering around the North Pole. It may be that Earth is being tilted by a magnetic drag from another and larger planet.
Can we stop this thing?
I don't know yet. Have there been any reports of temperature gradients around the world?
Yes. A rapid decline of temperature is taking place throughout the entire northern hemisphere. And south of the equator, temperatures are reported going up.
Warn the Security Commission to prepare the people of the North for unseasonable freezing within the next 24 hours.
Commando. Calling Commando Cody. Come in, please.
We'll be without radio contact as long as we're anywhere near the North Pole.
Well, you mean that noise has something to do with the magnetic drag you were talking about?
What's more, it's going to lead us right where we want to go. Take over from automatic, Dick.
Aye, yes, sir.
Joan, keep an eye on the scanner. Correct course to 354 degrees.
354 degrees.
By using the entire rocket ship as a direction finder, we ought to be able to hit right into the heart of trouble.
Commando, quick!
It's a magnetic force field, all right.
What'll it do to us?
I don't know. Better head back, Dick.
Yes, sir.
Commando! They don't work!
Emergency stations. Controls are still out.
80,000, sir. We're falling fast.
Dispersal ray, quick. Let me have it, Joan. Now, Dick, all together. With the controls on manual, it takes plenty to operate them.
You can say that again.
Can we get back to base, Commando?
We'll be lucky to land anywhere in one piece.
Joan, strap yourself in.
Commando. Calling Commander Cody. Come in, please.
Brace yourselves.
Calling Commander Cody. Calling Commander Cody. Come in, please. Henderson calling.
There's a settlement about 5 miles west of here, sir.
You could fly there and get help, Commando.
There'll be no more flying this trip.
What's the matter, out of fuel?
When you picked me up, I had about 4 minutes left. Flying through that storm really used up the power supply.
You know, you should have worked in a meat market, Commando. I never knew anyone who could slice it so thin.
This homemade direction finder locates a magnetic force field like a charm. Get ready for a hike through the snow, Dick.
Yeah, good enough.
We'll pick up a sled and some dogs at that settlement. You stay here, Joan. We'll send a relief party back to try to dig the rocket out of snow and free the jets for takeoff. They'll need your supervision.
Well, if you put it that way.
Hey, Commando, this sure beats walking. Boy, am I glad they could outfit us back in the village. These blankets feel good.
Take another bearing, Dick.
Yes, sir. Bearing reads the same, sir.
Go! Mush! Gee up, boy! Oh, boy, hold it. Steady.
No matter which way I turn it, it's the same.
That means what we're looking for is right around here someplace. Hey, look at that. Get the team ready for a fast getaway in case that's the place I think it is. We're getting out of here.
You act like you've been slicing it thin again, Commando.
About 2 minutes, then. March!
What'd you do, set a blast off to blow the whole place up?
It's more than that, Dick. What happens when you stretch your rubber band as far as you can, then cut it?
It snaps back.
Right. And that's just what's going to happen to the whole world any time now. March along, boys. Get out!
Get up!
Dick! Hey, Dick!
Here I am, Commando. Or am I? Wow. Hey, Commando. Look what that quake did to the river. Oh, boy, am I glad we don't have to cross it.
What makes you think we don't? Joan and the rocket are on the other side.
Oh, man, that was rough.
That it was, Dick. But we're almost there. Just over the next hill.
And the panic has stopped. The people are settling down. Congratulations, Commander Cody, for a job well done.
Thank you, sir. We're returning to base and should be landing in the next half hour. I'll let you have my full report then. Over and out.
She's on automatic, sir.
Good.
You know, I still don't see how it was possible for the ruler to tilt the earth.
Maybe you learned how from the Greeks.
The Greeks.
That's right. Over 2,000 years ago, a Greek named Archimedes said, "Build me a lever long enough and I will lift the world."
Well, what do you know?
Make it home before dark, all right.
It's about time. The pressure's beginning to drop in the atomic pile chamber. We'll have to recharge it before we take another trip.
We'll have plenty of time. We got a good look at all the points of danger on this patrol. We shouldn't have to go out again for a while.
That suits me. It's pretty monotonous just floating around space. Now that everything's so peaceful.
You ought to be glad that we don't have to...
There's a ship.
It's one of the ruler's rockets. Take after him, full speed.
Right. Full speed isn't so good now with that pressure down.
He's seen us all right.
Well, are you sure you can keep ahead of him?
With this speed, we ought to be able to.
We're not catching him.
Well, the range is too much for our ray gun.
You might as well get started now.
Right. You're sure we're not in the field of gravity yet?
Of course not. As soon as you clear our slipstream, you'll stop falling and just float around until they pick you up.
Suppose they don't.
Then we'll circle around and pick you up after we get away from them. Go on.
Looks like two men fighting on top of that rocket.
What?
I'll bring the image in a little closer.
What do you suppose it's all about?
If we keep them in sight long enough, we'll find out. Now! Right. One of them jumped overboard. Fly under him and we'll pick him up. There's no use trying to catch that rocket now. As close to him as you can and I'll grab him.
Okay.
They're diving to pick him up.
I got him.
Good. I'll report to the ruler. Narcos calling ruler. Narcos calling ruler. Narcos calling ruler.
Come in, Narcos.
Your Excellency, our mission is accomplished. Balin was just picked up by Cody's ship.
Good. Now proceed directly to Mercury and be ready for Cody when he gets there.
Yes, Your Excellency. But we told Balin to try and kill Cody before they get there.
If you can do that, so much the better. But remember, getting rid of him is only part of the job. I must have his rocket.
Yes, sir.
Why is that rocket of Cody's so important?
It has that attachment on it for getting through the cosmic dust blanket around the Earth. The ruler will have to copy it for his own rockets before he can invade the Earth.
Now, suppose you tell us what this is all about. Who are you?
My name is Balin. I'm a citizen of Mercury.
Mercury? Then what were you doing on the ruler's rocket?
I was captured during the invasion.
Then the ruler has invaded Mercury?
Yes. 3 months ago, his army landed and occupied the whole planet. Many of my people were killed, and the rest are now nothing more than the ruler's slaves. They're doing their best to resist, but it's hopeless unless you can help us.
That still doesn't explain what you were doing on that rocket.
I'm a research scientist. They were taking me to observe your cosmic dust blanket around Earth and work out some way of getting through it. When I saw your rocket, I broke away and escaped.
How did you know we'd pick you up?
I hoped you would. And even if you didn't, well, anything would have been better than being tortured into helping the ruler.
We'll have to talk this over with Commissioner Henderson. Head for home.
Yes, sir.
can't even be sure this man is a Mercurian.
No, but from what he told us about Mercury, I'm sure he's at least been there. His story about the ruler's conquest of the planet sounds convincing, and that's serious.
It certainly is. The Mercurians are a very intelligent and hard-working people, and the planet has plenty of natural resources. With their help, the ruler could build up a very destructive war machine.
And also have another base of attack against other planets.
You're right. Even though he still can't get at us through the cosmic dust blanket, he could encircle us and cut off our communications with the rest of the universe.
You think we ought to send an expedition to Mercury?
We're not sure enough about the situation to warrant sending an army. But I'd like to take the rocket up there and find out just what's going on.
That seems like the logical thing to do. How soon can you start?
The pile chamber is being recharged now. We can make it day after tomorrow.
Will we take the Mercurian with us?
Yes, but why do you say we? Are you sure you're going along?
Well, if you and Dick are going to be scouting around, you'll need someone to fly the ship.
Maybe you better take her along, Commando.
Of course, I was only teasing her. So let's get our supply list figured out. Everything's ready for you, Commando. Thanks, Clancy. We're taking off right now.
Good luck, sir.
Sit here. Fasten your seatbelt. Fire pilot jet.
Fire pilot jet.
Fire main jet.
Fire main jet.
Take over, Jones. Let's see if those doors in the aft compartment are stowed all right before we hit the cosmic dust blanket.
Okay.
In that canyon, your ship will be well hidden.
You're sure there aren't any of the ruler's troops around there?
Positive. Nobody even lives in that desert section.
All right, Dick. Let's put her down.
Going down.
with the jacket, Dick.
Right.
Some of the Mercurians are hidden in the hills near here. I could lead you to them.
We'll try that later. I'm going to fly out ahead and make sure there's nobody else around. Get me a pistol, Joe.
Let's watch him take off. Hey, what's the idea?
Stand where you are. All right, turn around. Put your hands behind you. Come on, quick. Put them on. Hurry up. You two, come up here. All right, now keep quiet and you won't be hurt. Balin calling R7. Balin calling R7.
Come in, Balin.
We have landed in the canyon you selected, and I've taken over the ship.
Did you get rid of Cody?
No, I missed on that. He flew out on a scouting trip. But I have the others, and we can easily get him when he comes back.
We're not calling the ruler. We have other plans.
What?
Yes, the whole collection of the Mercurian sacred jewels. We sneaked into the temple and took them.
Does the ruler know that?
No, and he isn't going to. We'll take them with us to Earth in Cody's rocket and sell them for enough to last us the rest of our lives.
If we double-cross the ruler, we won't be safe anywhere in the universe.
Why not? No one can catch that rocket of Cody's, and even the ruler can't get through the cosmic dust blanket around Earth.
I still don't like it, but we can talk it over when you get here.
We'll be right over.
All right, I'll open the door when I see you coming.
All right. Take the jewels.
Hey, you. What are you gonna do when your friends get here?
Hi, Balin. Don't move.
Back there.
Put them on our passenger.
everything?
Yes. His friends ought to be here any minute now.
Here they come. What do we do now?
They won't be expecting any trouble, so it should be easy. I'll open the door and let them in. Get yourself some pistols.
What's Cody doing here?
Let's find out. Put on your helmet, that's gas. Never mind him now. Let's get this ship started before anyone else gets here. She's still warm. We can take off any time.
You sure you can fly this ship?
Well, the controls are different from ours, but I can figure them out. Ventilator. Door. Let's try it. Buckle your seatbelt. Starting jet. Full blast. Point her up. I can't get the feel of these controls. I don't want to stall her. Can't you get her under control? I'm trying to. Get Balin loose. Maybe he can help us.
Handcuff key. Handcuff him.
I can't get her leveled off.
I don't know much about it either. These controls are awfully sensitive. Just move them a little at a time.
Get a load of this.
Automatic control.
Oh, mighty pretty. Say, but if you give these back to the Mercurians, how can you be sure the ruler won't get them again?
That's our next job. We've got to figure out some way of making sure that the ruler will never be able to use that planet again as a base of attack against the rest of the universe.
It's a pretty big order, Commando. Oh, boy, what I wouldn't give for a handful of these.
Oh, you just give them to your girlfriends?
Yeah, and would I? Why, Joan, what an idea.
Quite an idea.
Commando Cody, Sky Marshal of the Universe.
Narcos calling the ruler. Narcos calling the ruler. Come in, Narcos. Did you get Commando in his rocket? Yes, Your Excellency. We're in the rocket now, but we haven't been able to figure out the control system.
Then wait. We can't risk damaging that ship.
I'll go to Mercury and fly it myself.
Very well, Your Excellency.
This field is too short for your rockets to land safely, so I suggest you land at coordinates N36 and W171. There's a road between the fields, and it's only a short distance. Very well. I'll take off at once. But guard that ship carefully until I get there.
Yes, sir.
Take care of him.
It'll be a pleasure. Watch him.
Calling CC-37. If they're just raiders or part of an invasion force.
Have you seen any of the Mercurian leaders?
No. Apparently the only Mercurians left here are hiding in the hills. We're cruising above Mercury now. I'm going to land again and see if we can locate them. They should be able to tell us the true story. But first, I'm going to try to capture the ruler.
What?
We walked into an ambush here. Our ship was captured, but we got it back and took 3 prisoners. Under threat of turning them over to the Queen of the Mercurians, they radioed the ruler that his ambush had been successful. He's on his way to Mercury now to fly my ship back to his planet.
I see. But suppose this doesn't work out, Commando. Suppose he does get your rocket.
It's a calculated risk, Mr. Henderson. Also a chance to stop the ruler once and for all. It should work.
Well, all right. Good luck, Commander. You'll need it.
On that we agree. Over and out. Land again, Dick. The same place.
Okay, Commando.
This looks like a good spot. The ruler will come along this trail. We'll hide out here and nail him as he goes by.
I hope we don't have to wait too long. I'm worried about our prisoners. I'm afraid they may break loose and try to steal our ship again.
No danger of that. I took the needle valve out of the main fuel line. Nobody can fly the ship without it.
Well, good going.
Now! Wait, Mercurians. We're your friends.
You're our prisoners. Tie their hands.
You're making a terrible mistake. That's Commando Cody.
My orders were to capture everyone from your ship and take them to my queen.
As soon as I get Commando's rocket ready to take off, I'll radio you and we'll take both ships back together.
Yes, Excellency.
What happened?
Cody tricked us, Your Excellency. We thought we'd killed him, but just after we called you, he and his men sneaked back and captured us.
Where are they now?
They went out to try to contact the Mercurians.
Release them. You must have been criminally careless to be caught like this in spite of my warning. You will be properly disciplined when we get back.
Yes, Your Excellency. But I suggest we take off as soon as possible. The commander might come back any time.
There's nothing difficult about these controls. Take the co-pilot's seat. Now start the pilot chamber.
We're getting no pressure in the fuel line, Your Excellency.
So I see. Check the line. It must be shut off somewhere.
The line's been shut off at the pile chamber. The needle valve's been taken out.
I have a spare on my ship that might work. Go back and get it.
Yes, sire.
Get outside and stand guard.
Yes, sir.
I must apologize for this mistake, Commando Cody. My spies reported a strange ship that flew off and then came back again. They did not tell me this was your ship. We tried to explain to your men, but they wouldn't listen to us. They took their orders a little too literally. You see, they're soldiers, the only attendants I have left, since the ruler captured our capital and drove us into the hills. I hope this won't upset your plans too much.
Well, there's still time. The ruler must have reached my ship by now, but he can't start it. We should be able to catch them there.
My men will be glad to help you, although, as you can see, we only have one ray gun left.
We'll be glad of their help anyway. I'll fly on ahead. You and the others get there as fast as you can.
Right. Come on.
Here it is.
It will do. Connect it to the line. Stand guard with the others.
Yes, sire.
Here he comes.
Get back to the ship. What's happening?
Cody's back. He's flying over the ship shooting at us. He killed Zerak.
Any sign of the rest of his party?
Not yet.
They will probably be here soon. And perhaps some Mercurians, too. Close the door. Then both of you stand guard in the decompression chamber so they can't break in. We're almost through here.
Is he here?
He must be. Our prisoners were loose. They went inside and shut the door, and I started shooting at them.
How about the hatch?
I tried that. They're guarding it.
Well, at least we got them stopped. They can't start the ship, and we can keep them from getting out.
But they've got enough supplies in there to last them a month.
Yes, and we never know when some more of the ruler's men may show up. Has your queen got any kind of gas we can use against them?
Yes, sir. We have a small supply in our camp.
But how can you get it into the ship?
We'll burn a small hole in the hull with a ray pistol and patch it up later. Go get that gas and hurry back here as fast as you can.
Yes, sir.
That does it. Now we'll start warming up the pile chamber.
Hey, they started the pile chamber.
How can they do that without the needle valve?
We must have found one or made a new one.
The ruler gets away with that rocket. Nothing can stop him from taking over the whole universe.
But he won't get away with it. I can plug that exhaust vent.
Well, I did it.
Yes, but I hope they notice it before the chamber blows up
That at least would take care of the ruler.
and leave us stranded a long way from home.
Now we should be able to take off in a few minutes.
The exhaust line's found the leak. Check the pressure.
It's over 2,400. It's still going out.
Shut it off quick. We'll be blown to bits.
Something or someone plugged the exhaust vent through the hall.
Can we fix it?
Not without going outside. Calling R1. Calling R1.
Yes, Excellency?
Cody has stopped our takeoff. Fly over and blast him and his men with your ray gun.
Yes, sir.
Then report to me here. That is all.
Ready? Now.
Here he comes.
I'll handle the gas. The rest of you... It's one of the ruler's rockets. Get out! Over there, quick! They ran into a bunch of trees. I can't see them anymore. A couple of bombs will fix that. Come on down.
How are we going to keep them from clearing the exhaust vent from here?
I don't think they'll try that yet. Coming in.
Ready here.
On target. Tom, get out!
How'd it look?
All right, but we'll circle back and make another run.
Now what?
I'll try to stop that other rocket. controls. Sit down. Now land back where you were, and if you try any tricks, you'll die before I do, understand? Is that your call? Yes. Answer it. Well, what'll I say? I'll let you know. But if you give me away... Yes, Excellency?
Did you drive off Cody's men?
Yes, sire. We just landed again.
Good. Get over here as fast as you can. And bring an electrothermal torch.
Yes, sire. Calling Dick. Calling Dick.
Yes, Commando.
I've just captured the ruler's rocket, and we've landed where he did.
Meet me here as quickly as you can. Tell the others to stay out of sight no matter what happens. Yes, sir.
Well, I don't know what he's up to, but you heard his orders.
Yes. We'll stay right here.
Do you see anyone?
No, sire, I think they've gone.
Then I'm going outside to take a look at that vent. Just as I thought, it's been melted shot. We have to wait for the torch to clear it. You stand guard out here.
Well, looks like the situation's under control.
Yes, we finally got a break. Take off those uniforms. Hurry up. We'd better put the helmets on. Right.
Here they come now. What are you wearing your helmets for?
Go in ahead of us.
I thought I told you to stay outside and...
land the glove on me. Oh.
Calling Commando Cody. Calling Commando Cody. Calling Commando Cody.
Just a minute, Mr. Henderson.
Tell Henderson it isn't over yet. My subjects will tear your world apart to rescue me.
Hello, Henderson. We've captured the ruler and we're on our way home.
Captured the ruler? Why, that's great. Congratulations. That explains the message security just received. The planets of outer space wanted to send emissaries to negotiate a universal peace.
That doesn't sound like your men want to tear our world apart.
Why, do you know what this means? The end of the war between the worlds? An era of prosperity. No more deathless. A reduction for peace instead of for war. Why, folks, this is one of the greatest days we've ever had.
Flowers for little lady. Wouldn't she be surprised? Oh, the door is locked. Why did she lock the door, President? Oh, darling.
Why, you whoop, you!
All I did was to kiss my wife when she hit me. Is that a nice thing to do?
Mr. Herbert, that wasn't your wife. You lived there. That was somebody else's wife.
I live there?
Yeah.
I kissed somebody else's wife?
Yeah.
I better get out of here.
Yeah.
I'm all wet.
You ain't a kid.
Yeah. No wonder my wife hit me. It wasn't even her.
Joe.
What is it, Millie? What happened?
A man just tried to break in here, and when I opened the door, he kissed me.
Oh, he did, huh?
Hey, what? He kissed you? Why, worm. I'll tear him limb from limb.
Well, I don't see anybody out here now. But if I ever catch the guy, boy,
Oh, Millie! Oh, look what I've done to my baby!
What you've done is right.
Millie, give me the towel. I'll clean it off, baby. Oh, give Daddy a kiss now.
That's her all wet. Gotta get it pressed and dried. Anyway.
Interesting speaker. He was brilliant. I think it was the best meeting we've ever had. Marvelous. Well, come on in, girls, and sit down. Make yourself at home. Oh, well. Would you care for some tea?
Oh, no, thank you. I couldn't eat a thing.
I wonder where my Huey is.
Oh, he's possibly up.
I bet he's behaving himself all right.
Oh,
he's a perfect husband. You know, that speaker reminded me of him today. Had something about it was just a bit like you. That's why I enjoyed him so much.
Well, that speaker amused me, really.
He was really brilliant in his way.
Oh, yes. Oh, that coat he wears.
Can't you see I'm in trouble? Go on, get out of here. I got some trouble of my own. You gotta get out of here, quick. Go on, get out of here. No, you can't stay.
Get out of here. Go on, get out of here.
Come out from under there. What are you doing? You!
I was never so humiliated in my life. How do you think I feel having my friends come to my home and you play games behind the furniture and without your trousers? Hugh Herbert, I'm furious.
Saved. Saved by the bell.
What's that?
The telephone. Can't you hear the telephone ring? Hello? This is Hugh Herbert. Uh-oh. Hello?
It's the boss.
Herbert, something came up after you left the office. I think I've got a customer for that Stacy house.
Oh, you mean that funny old house on the hill where people run around in white?
Oh, it's true. It's a creepy old place. And the owners did get, well, murdered, sort of. But it's our business to sell the place. I've got a real-life prospect, and I want you to show the place to him. Call him up right away. His name is Mulligan.
I got it. Mulligan, eh? Oh, that's right. Too bad, dear. I got to go out tonight. Sorry. It's a state number. It must be right in the neighborhood. Mulligan.
Hello?
Hello, Mr. Mulligan. This is Hugh Herbert of the King Realty Company. I understand you're interested in the Stacy estate.
Oh, yes, I am. I sure want to get out of this place. There's too many wolves around. Boy, if I ever get my hands on that guy, I'll... Oh, pardon me, Mr. Herbert. I'm a little upset. Meet you there? Oh, sure. 1313 Mortuary Road in about an hour. Okay. Goodbye.
Well, goodbye, dear. I'll see you later.
Whew, what's the matter?
Oh, that was the last time.
Oh, well, drive carefully and don't bump into anything.
Me bump into anything? Never in my life. Never bump. Well, of course, as old as the first time.
Joe! There he is, the wolf!
Oh, you the wolf, huh? I'll get him.
Say, which way'd that man go?
Which man go where, boss? He went that way, boss. He went that way.
Oh, that way, huh? Let me see your hand. Did you just have white gloves on?
No, sir, that's the same hand.
Which way did you say he went?
He went that way.
Oh.
Oh, why you? Come on out here and fight like a man, you little worm, you. He's in here, Millie.
Well, let him stay there. Come on, we'll be late for our appointment.
Oh, I want to strangle you.
Come on, we don't want to be late.
Oh, Millie. Is he gone? I don't know. We better wait just a bit. I'm scared, are you? Oh, not too much. I guess I'll sort of born brave. But I'm nervous. Look at me. I got an appointment, too. I got to drive out to a place, and I'm afraid to drive. Would you drive me out there? I'll give you $5. $5? Yeah. Let's go, boss. You have just engaged your service of Fondly Roy Jones. Good, let's go.
Company coming, Pa.
Yes, dear. So they are.
Now put down your meat axe, Pa. You ain't going to chop up these folks.
But, Ma, if that's the real estate man, he'd sell the house and put us out. We don't want to be put out, do we?
No, dear.
Looks kind of spooky, doesn't it?
Yes, it kind of does.
Well, of course, we all know there's no such thing as spooks.
Of course not. I hope.
Frankie, I'll take care of them.
Frankie, of course. Frankie.
Company's coming, Frankie.
Be a good boy and wake up.
Wake up now. Come on.
That's the boy.
You better knock again, Mr. Herbert.
Yeah, all right. Well, let's go in, huh?
Go in?
Yeah, go ahead.
You know, boss, I got a good idea. I better watch things out here.
Yeah. Well, all right, I'll go in.
Oh, just an old tree branch. Mr. Herbert,
yeah?
I don't like this place no how. Let's get out of here.
Oh, stuff and nonsense. There's nothing to be afraid of. Besides, I thought you told me you were a brave man.
Yes, sir, I am brave. In the daytime.
How do you do? I'm Graves, the caretaker, and this is Mrs. Graves. May we help you?
Oh, I'm Hugh Herbert of the King Realty Company. I'm going to sell the house, I hope.
Splendid.
We'll do anything we can to help you.
Oh, thank you.
Just come over here.
Just
and sit
make
down.
yourself comfortable.
Oh, very good. Nice place you have here.
Yes, very. People who come here find peace. Peace.
Oh, they do, huh? This is my chauffeur, Fauntleroy Jones. He's a little bit nervous.
We better go look in the car, boss.
Please sit down.
Well, maybe I better take a look at it.
Please sit down. Won't you wait in here, please?
Well, he must be waiting inside for us.
Just make yourselves at home. Excuse me. I forgot something.
Mr. Herbert, is that thing what I think it is?
Yeah, it was a meat cleaver.
Or Harlem shampoo. If I see a man with a razor, I know exactly what's on his mind. And that chopper upper is just like a razor, only more of it. Mr. Herbert!
Well, it's a nice, quiet place, isn't it?
Yes. Come in. We've been expecting you.
We were supposed to meet a man here. We come to see about buying this house.
Yes, I know. Won't you sit down right here, please?
Thank you.
Just be patient. It'll only take a minute.
Huh?
I mean, someone will be here in a minute.
Millie, what's the matter, darling?
A man with a hatchet right there!
Man with a hatchet, where? Millie, you don't feel well. Sit down, darling. I didn't see anything. Did you see anything there?
See anything? No.
Oh, there.
Oh, my dear, you are upset.
Oh, take it easy. I've only got 2 of these.
Mr. Herbert, what was that man's name, the one with the chopper upper?
Oh, yeah, Mr. Graves.
Graves. That's what I was afraid of.
Oh, there's nothing here to hurt you, Fauntleroy. Nothing here to hurt you.
Maybe you're right. I certainly hope so.
What are you afraid of, spirits? Spooks? Can't even touch you.
I guess not. Did you want something, Mr. Herbert?
Something? No.
You just touched my shoulder. There, you done did it again.
Did what?
Touched my shoulder.
Oh. Well, wait a minute. Stop your pushing.
Pushing? I ain't pushing.
Well, somebody's pushing. Yeah. Now you got your hand on my shoulder.
Here's my hand, both of them.
Is that both your hands?
Yes,
I don't mean that one. I mean this one up here.
Ow!
Hey!
Ow! Ow!
Excuse me, please.
Hey, what is all this?
Oh, am I glad it's you. I just seen one of the biggest, ugliest, hairs-looking monsters. He had long claws and teeth like a wolf teeth. And he like to eat me up. Maybe you don't believe me, and I don't believe myself, but I seen it. He was the ugliest thing I ever did see. And I never did see such a mean-looking critic in all my poor days.
Hey, mister, what's going on around this place anyway? All this yelling and screaming going on and everything. I just came here to buy a house.
It's a funny thing. I just came here to study the house.
You study a house? Well, you did? Well, you must be the fellow I'm looking for. Then my name is Mulligan.
Oh, my name is Herbert.
Herbert, I'm happy to know you.
Hey, whoa! Why you? To me. I just wanted to study a wolf.
Joe! Look out!
Wolf, you wild. Teach you. I'm just trying to study the house.
Hold him, Joe, hold him. I'll sock him. Oh, Joe! Wake up. Well, don't just stand there. Throw some water on him.
Some water?
Joe!
Why, you...
Joe, go away. Don't leave me.
Leave you out.
I'm afraid, Joe. Oh, dear.
Joe, why did you go away and leave me? Go away, I'm mad. Oh, Joe, don't lean on me. Oh, so So you like my perfume, do you? Well, it's about time you paid some attention to me. Oh, you great big baby. But, darling, I thought you shaved. You...
Doggone, that monster bet not follow me in here. He comes in, boom, he goes out like a light. I wonder what all that noise is. Hi, boy.
Oh, Millie, he got away. Millie, where are you? Oh, there you are, baby. Oh, you don't have to hide it. You're Papa now. Come on, baby. Oh, look at you tremble. You're just trembling all over. I want to take you out of here right this minute. You're shaking like a leaf. Everything's all right. Now, you just give Daddy a great big kiss.
Joe!
Hiya, Millie. Darling, Darling, where are you?
Joe, don't leave me alone again! No!
Get him out! Get him right!
No.
Did you see what he did?
Have you seen Fauntleroy?
Fauntleroy? Yes, he went that way.
He did.
No.
Why?
Ray, don't leave me!
What? Take that, you wolf! Oh! Oh, that awful face again. How did you?
What's the matter?
Oh, there's a horrible monster chasing me down here. But don't worry, I got the door locked. He can't get in. I'm a bit nervous now. Listen. Hey, bud, you better watch out. There's a horrible-looking monster chasing me. Hey, you're the guy! Oh, Millie, help me!
Hold him, Joe. Hold him. I'll sock him. Oh, save me. He's after me.
Don't come any closer. Don't come any closer. I don't want to hurt you. You got the wrong man. Oh, now, wait a minute. I'm a real estate man. You're him.
Joe, darling,
Millie,
get up.
who keeps hitting me?
Oh, get up, Joe. Oh, help me, please.
Mr. Herbert, I don't think we ought to buy this place. Come on. Oh, I can't drive. I'm too nervous.
Yeah, me too. Me too.
Don O'Malley again with Don's Breakfast Cereal Show. That was the end of chapters 9 to 12 of Commander Cody, Sky Marshal of the Universe. Hope you enjoyed that. I did. I always liked Rocket Man. And I'd like to thank Rob Graves, a.k.a. Gruesome Graves, over at the Haunted Hotel for the face mask, the cup holder, and the bumper sticker. You can check out Rob Graves on Facebook, the Monster Channel, as well as Access Fort Wayne, Indiana. Go to the Haunted Hotel, www.facebook.com/haunted.hotel.56. Tell them I said hello. Thanks for tuning in. We'll join us next week for more old movie series. Good night, folks.